Welcome to the Corner Bird live stream. I guess I haven't been streaming for a while because I was working really hard on my video edit. So if you're new to my channel, I usually live stream my 3D sculpt in progress, but then I'm currently trying to finish up a video edit for this sculpt particular. Let me show you. So this one. And yeah, it's driving me crazy. I think. Oh my god, I didn't know that audio was so difficult. I guess like that was stressing me out too because I'm like 2 weeks ago I was telling myself that like, oh, this is already done. Because I got all the voiceovers recorded, and then like I was just like, oh, let's just put everything together. And yeah, I just find it so difficult. I don't know why. I mean, I'm hoping that I'm not like, I don't know, just not good at audio balancing or something. That is a skill that I need to learn and improve on. But at the same time, I realized that when I can't see physical progress, like because with audio stuff, like I think like I can't really look at the on like the visual audio timeline and make a guess like whether or not it's too loud or not. Like I have to play it. I have to play like every second of it to tell whether or not it's working out. And because of that, like I think it drives me nuts because I'm like at least if a sculpt, if something is not working out, I can visually see it immediately. Yeah, audio stuff. But yeah, I guess they're tough in different ways. But yeah, I decided that maybe I should take a break, and I need to do the thumbnail anyway. So yeah. By the way, do you notice something? It's fucking cute. Look at this. I set up a cute cover. It's so fucking cute. Look at this. Just couldn't stop laughing. Well, like the blurring artifact makes it look like this bird is in the foreground. And then let me just leave it like this for now because it's so cute. You see that blank expression? Like that's the best. But yeah, I really wanted to push the video out like 2 weeks ago, but yeah. I mean, sometimes I'm not really sure whether or not it's like a matter of like, right, just how like just close one eye to it and just post it and move on. But then at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of glaring mistakes in the audio stuff. So I really want to post it and share the joy and the cuteness and everything with you guys. But then audio is so hard. But I think especially with because this is my first time doing, like, if you have been following following me for a while, I've been doing videos with like just voiceovers. Like my first ever video is like zero audio, and then I started doing like voiceovers on my video, and then I did one with music for the first time, and then now this is my first time doing audio plus music, which I only like realized after starting my work on this Inspire 2 video that like doing video and like audio and music is kind of like a different ball game all by itself. And then yeah, and plus it's like 31 minutes with like kind of like it's not like a straight on. I feel like it's not really straightforward in some sense because there's like a little bit of a narrative kind of thing going on. So yeah, it's really tough. Like especially when I need to balance out like how many music do I have? Maybe like 10 different songs. Like I realized too, like sometimes the songs, like when they have extra instruments in it, like it sounds louder than it is. Yeah, just like so many little different things which like I wouldn't have known until I worked on this video edit and then like yeah. Like I'm learning so much from it, but then at the same time, like even this mic thing, like it's I had to put it here because I had to readjust it for the voiceovers. And then yeah, just so many things. I feel like my brain can't handle it. Which is kinda like the way that I'm what's it called? It's the way that I'm wait, there's like some dust in front of me. Got this bit. Yeah, it's the way that I'm rationalizing to myself that like spending the time that I'm spending on the audio stuff, it's legitimate time spent. But it's getting like really close. Every single time that I'm working on the audio, it's like it's kind of like introducing like new problems, but at the same time, like the bigger problems are being fixed. So yeah, hopefully the next time I work on the audio stuff, that will be kind of like the second final or like the final thing, and then I can post it up. Yeah, can be help if I'm new to all these things. Yeah, I did some screenshots for this, but I'm not really sure like what I want to do for the thumbnail. I think most likely the idea would be to I took picture of this before the stream started. So can't oh my god, it's so annoying. Um there are a couple of poses which I'm not really sure like which one I want to do. And then there's like this also alternative which I'm not really sure if it's yeah, I'm not sure whether this is what I want to like most likely this is closer to what I want it to be for the thumbnail. Although in some way like I kinda like the look of this, but at the same time it's like a bit too ambiguous, I think. Yeah. I'll just work on cleaning these up. This is so much more chill than working on the audio. This is like what I'm more familiar with, man. Audio stuff is just like doing crazy stuff to my ears. I'm not sure which ones I'm thinking of using. If I think about it, I can also use screenshots of the cards too. Mm. One thing I can say for sure though, that this video will at least be like 10% better than minimum, like 10% better than whatever videos that I've been making. I think I was looking back at the latest videos that I posted, and I'm like, my new videos is definitely just like better than all those shitty ones. And then yeah. So it makes me really excited to share it, but then the audio is so hard. It's so difficult. Oh, why stop? Ah, in doing voiceovers is also so difficult. I think like the first few days when I did voiceovers, like there was one day that I was doing voiceovers, like what, like 8 or 12 hours straight, and then my chest, like the my sternum, like the muscles around that area, like was so strained. Like the next day, I was like, what the what the hell? Like what? Hello, Raw 3D Design. Welcome back. Been a while. Oh, yeah. Actually, I was like, I hope you have been doing well. But yeah, I saw it by chance too, cause like we were going back from the gym, and then my boyfriend was like, "Oh, like, do you want to eat Macs today?" Like sometimes we would just get Macs, and then I checked the McDonald's app, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's Chikawa." I was really lucky. Like we thought of going to Macs the day after they started releasing this. Uh, and then I was saying like, like no, don't get it. Like we have too many. And then my boyfriend was like, it's cute. And then I was like, no, I cannot say no if you say that it's cute. Well, I've been doing voice overs and audio stuff for so long that I haven't been sculpting or doing anything. Like I did some painting a little bit and yeah, just for a little bit. But that was like 2 weeks ago, I think. And like I guess going back to doing like these things, I just feel so relieved. Like I don't have to deal with audio today. I'm just feeling so stressed with the audio stuff. Yeah. I showed my friend the Chikawa McDonald's, and then she showed me the Taiwan one, and I was like, what? I didn't know that Taiwan KFC, I think. Taiwan KFC has a Chikawa thing too. And it's like interactive toys, and I think it's quite big. Like maybe this size. Like I think it's like it looks like it's double the size of this. And I was like how come Singapore McDonald's don't have the budget to do interactive toys like that? But actually, I'm quite happy with these two because like it's easy to put them in the live stream. Like, look, it's so cute. Uh, what was I doing? Like, my brain's like pretty busted right now at this point. I think something else that I noticed was that my headphones and my speakers are giving like two different um audio balancing, and I think my headphones are quite off, which I don't know why like it took me so long to realize. So yeah, that was like kind of one of the things that's like driving me nuts. Where like I thought that the audio was kind of like good with through my headphones, and I realized that through the speakers, like so many things are just like way off. Like I checked the video last night, and then the sound effects were like not loud enough yesterday. So tonight I will go back to the video and make sure that all the sound effects are all in good. It's an investment. Yep, it is. I think my friend said that she bought the KFC one from Taobao. Like she wait, is it? But anyway, she got the whole set. I guess the funny thing is like my friend and I have been like sharing Chikawa merch, like screenshots of it. And then she's like, "Where's this?" And then she'll share one, and then I'll be like, "Where's this? Where's this?" And then after that, I show her this one, and I'm like, I gave in to temptations. No. And after that, she told me that she got the whole KFC collection, and I'm like, "Hey, like, I thought you say resist." I feel like Necrobind is a little bit small, but not sure. Like, actually, now that I think about it, maybe I should just use the. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Where's my. Also, one of my favorite artists who hasn't. I think they haven't really made. Haven't I haven't really seen a lot of new songs from them, but just released a new song, and I'm just like, oh my god, I feel so small. And it made me want to do live streaming again because it's always nice to live stream with nice music. You know what? This might work better. Like this figure. Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure whether I want to use this, but maybe for Necrobinder I will use it. I do the maybe I should split. Not really sure whether I want to use this, but um sometimes doing a more decent masking is less distracting, so just trying to get as much background as I Uh, Probably effect and region I will do it's I guess I should have used the one where he is it. Hmm. No one but oh have a good lunch, Rob 3D design. Thank you for dropping in. I sculpted. Sorry if I didn't get to you earlier because I was looking at the proportions. better to do something. Well, if it's me, I've like when I first started sculpting, I did a lot of kind of like isolated sculpts. So I did a lot of like hit sculpts, or like when we learn in school 3D modeling, then we like, oh, let's learn how to model the ear, let's learn how to model the hands. So I did have like that kind of background, although that's not really a sculpting thing. Like that's wait, let me just like that's more of like doing 3D modeling, like learning how to sculpt a hand from a box, that kind of thing. Like creating the fingers, attaching it to the to what this color so ugly. Let me just oh no. This no. Yeah, the background is just too messy. But like the practice of like the knuckles are like this, and then you attach the vertices over here, and then you create the joints, and then so that I can bend. But then also like sometimes the fingers are just like itch loops, and then from here is like closer together. So like that was the experience I had in the past when I first started getting into 3D modeling and stuff. So, and the reason why I mention these things is because I'm not really sure how much of that is useful or not, because it was like the experience that I had to do all these things separately. Like even with the ear, it's like when you make the hit, and then you have like you cut out like a square in the hit sculpt, and then after that you create an ear model where like you create this like complex geometry, and then you connect it to these things, and then after that you attach the ear to this hole in the sculpt. I mean the hit model. So like I would say that I had fun because it was the first time that I did it. But if I have to do things the way that I do now, I can't really do these things anymore because I don't really find these that fun now. I don't really know why. I'm not sure whether it's like because 3D modeling and sculpting is like not new to me anymore or something. But so like when I was doing my personal sculpts, the hands and ears and all that, they were the things that I struggle with more. But let me think which one is. I think this one. This one is like the most accurate to. Where are you? This one is the most accurate to like sculpting hands in a project and not by itself. But like, I mean, this is not the first time that I'm sculpting hands for this, but I guess like I just had a lot more fun sculpting hands when it's part of something that I care about more. So yeah, I don't really know. Like I know that a lot of people they find joy in like oh look, I did a hit sculpt today, and like oh I'm focusing on the feet sculpt today, and then like they make it like super nice. It's kind of like doing figure drawing, I guess, like going to figure drawing classes, and then like you learn how to draw the gestures and stuff. But then yeah, I guess like I personally don't find that fun anymore. Like to me, like if I sculpt this and then like I make everything look like super nice, and this is like the finished piece, it doesn't really feel that fulfilling to me, if that makes sense. And yeah, that like something else too is that like having something be having to sculpt these things as like part of a whole image, it makes me think about what kind of expressions that they want to have. I'm just like reading the comment again to make sure that I got it right. But yeah, like to me, it's always like if if it gives you motivation to do the work, then do whatever it takes to do it. Like if you feel like you want to take a break from your sculpt and then do a hand sculpt like separately, but like doing that allows you to have the motivation to do the work that you need to do, like then go for it kind of thing. But at the same time, it's yeah, I guess it's like it's so personal, right? The way that we work with things. Because like I also don't really that's why I mentioned about how I got into 3D modeling and sculpting because like maybe I've forgotten like how those skills were like necessary for me to get to where I am today. And like if I jumped into sculpting the fingers right away, that it would like I would just not do it at all because it would be so difficult. But the first one that I did, which I feel like was more decent, like this was the first one that I did, which wait no, this was based off I think this was based off a base mesh. So it's not really like sculpting it from scratch, I think. I don't recall. Yeah, I think it was a base mesh. And yeah. There's something else that I noticed too, like you like anti Ryu stuff, right? And anti Ryu, like when I look at her sculpt, at least last time, I look at like her hands and her feet, and I'm like, oh, like you really don't need to do them to sculpt them like that accurately or well for like the whole sculpt to to look good. Like if you look at her sculpts and like you look at all the hands, like you see what I mean. And then yeah. But personally, like for something like this, the hands are really important to me because they are part of like they're kind of like part of the expression that that makes the sculpt whole. So like even something like this, it's kind of like a character on its own. If you just like zoom in like this, like thing the feeling that they give me, it's pretty important to me. So yeah, like even something like this is important to me too. But something that I think really helped me a lot for sculpting hands and which other part? The upper body, like actually I'm also really struggling with it. And so I can't really give you much, but I would say like having them broken up like this really helps me. For the fingers also like having this bring this. So I'll have all of these joints separate. Doesn't matter as much as I thought it would be. I'll have these rounded out. This to cover up the holes. Something like this. And then I will make sure that the gizmo is around here. And like I will take my time to do this properly. Like this will be the part where I spend quite a lot of time to make sure that I got it right. Like have the gizmo right. Like this. Fix this first. And I will use symmetry too. It's just I don't have it and on right now. So something like this. So I'll make sure that the gizmo is at the joints, like this, and then the everything is separate. So there'll be like one object, two object, three object, and if you keep all these things separate, it will just make your life a lot easier to learn how to like get about with articulating hands, and then all these things. So like if I have to, can I just remember my earlier sculpts? Like this one have it? Hmm. No, it's not. Things I don't remember which one. I don't remember which one is it, but yeah, when I was finding fingers very difficult to work with, oops, I forgot that it's not safe. When I was finding fingers difficult to work with, like I would split them up into the different pieces, like this, and then I would make sure that the gizmo is exactly where it should be when it bends, and that when it bends, that these extra geometry is not like super, how to say, like let's say it's something like this. Like it can't be helped that this part will stick out, but at least it's not like super distracting from what I want to create. And the reason why I have it like this is because I'm still not really sure like what kind of pose I want. And these two objects are instances, the same as this two. And actually like I would prefer that I keep all these probably move up. Probably move this down here so that it can be more natural like that. The way that it conforms. And then yeah. But yeah, the way that I like to work now is to put all these things together into one sculpt. Yeah. But it's like to me it's just really more fun to create a scene. So that might just be oops. A long time to find the file. Uh, but yeah, I hope that somehow helps. Yeah. I guess I'm always unsure about what kind of advice to give because like when I spend like I guess in some way all my life looking at like professional artists and listening to what they have to say. And then many years later I realized that I've gotten like nowhere with my art with the advice. So I feel like doing the way that like there are just so many ways to make art. So yeah. But yeah. Personally I would work on work on it's like yeah, not sure. It's just what makes me want to do my stuff more. But I would say like the upside of doing your hand sculpts or like anything that you feel like is lacking with together with something else, or like having like a full body to do it, is that like I think a lot of people spend their time just like only doing head sculpts, or like only doing something, and I feel like it's quite different from, it's kind of like drawing a head. Like if you're only drawing portraits all the time, it's different from drawing like a full figure. And then suddenly it feels, and then when you decide that it's time to get to a full character, then suddenly you're like, oh, I've only done like head sculpts by itself, or like hand sculpts by itself. Like to me, in some way, it feels a little bit inefficient to like, yeah, to me it's just like might as well just do everything together kind of thing. But it is like important to have them separate for like classes and stuff, because it would be, wait, actually I'm not really sure. Like when I think back about it, like let's say if I've known my sculpt in my 20s or something, or like when I'm 15. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like to me, like if I have to do ear sculpts only or like hand sculpts only, I guess like to me it feels like it's such wasted time when like I can sculpt whatever the hell I want. Let me put this, and it's called interacting with the. Yeah, I don't even know whether I want to do this not. Uh, but it's also important to do things in the levels that you find um what's that, to work within your skill levels, and like just a little bit at your beyond your comfort zone. So like I'm not comfortable with doing audio stuff or voiceovers or video stuff. I mean even live streaming, but then I'm always doing things at the level that I'm comfortable at doing. I mean, which is also the reason why I wanted to do the Status by Sculpt, because um when I was thinking about, when I started thinking about what to do for the video idea, like I feel more excitement at doing the video, because I felt like it was achievable. I mean, right now I feel like it's not, but I think I just need a break from the audio stuff for now. See. Uh, mm, I mean, the most important thing is that I want and to hear you. The most important thing is that I want people to find joy in the videos that I make. So that is like a big driving factor to making my videos. But maybe this might work better. Thumbnail is so hot. But the goal of this live stream is to just get a rough idea of what I want to create for this. I can't keep my. Here's the problem, that iPad is too big. Just one of the things I can do would be to line the characters up. Like if I put this, I've done like so many things very inefficiently. I've realized that in the past, like in the past 5 years, I've done so many things really inefficiently. But I mean, when creating my tutorials, like I think so many people, they make like way better tutorials right from the beginning. But then it's really just about doing everything within your skill level at the time. I think something else that I've realized over the years is that I feel really like I couldn't help but feel super pressured by people saying that, like, they know that I definitely would make it something. And then I'll spend like, yeah, I think that was like a lot of my loss, like kind of a big source of my anxiety too. When when I can't live up to expectations of other people and myself. And I know that they're all really well-meaning and all that. Maybe I can use this with you. And like the most productive thing that I've ever done in my life is to just do wherever I can within my own skill levels. Bit too. To bring this. Mm, that's uh, this. Let's try this version. This one may be better in terms of posing, but oh, but then when I think about doing my videos, like let's say if I have to think about sculpting in terms of like doing my video stuff, then I guess in some way I'm doing, like if I have to compare the things like one to one, like making like tutorial videos with no music, or making short tutorial videos, or making like my China trip video and all this stuff. I guess in some way, like I'm thinking of it in terms of like now that I'm combining all my skills that I've learned from all these little pieces into my Slate Aspire 2 video edit. I guess it's kind of like sculpting hands and sculpting ears in separate files. if I think about it that way. I feel really confused now. Although I guess it's more than that, right? Like maybe it's just more of like sculpting characters, but like the characters are more and more intricate each time. So maybe it's not the same as like sculpting pieces of body parts in different files. One. Maybe if I do this. Cut it. Hands are so wobbly from not painting in a while. Hmm. My god, the corner bed PNG too is like so fucking cute. I think when you watch my Slaves by 2 video, you're gonna hear that a lot. Like, oh my god, so cute. You're gonna hear that a lot. Because the video is gonna be so cute. It's so cute. I'm so excited to share it. If I can get the stupid audio working properly. Actually, this is not bad. Like if I remove this stupid thing, then yeah, I think the balance is good. Like using these two, this two is good. I'm just not sure if I want region 2 where I think maybe this post might be better for this. Although this one, the eye contact is more towards like him looking at this. Like maybe this is a bit distracting. Yeah, maybe I'll. The thing now I'm thinking about is like, I feel like this part is just really very bright. But then putting him and this is not this workout. Maybe it might. This pain. I think this was yet another theme. I think this is the thumbnail that I'm looking for. Amazing. Yeah, I also kind of want to do a live stream today because I when I checked my calendar, I was like, oh shit, like I haven't streamed in so long. Like time just flies when I'm struggling with audio stuff. And also yesterday I was like having some like existential crisis because I'm like, oh my god, like why am I taking so long for like a 31-minute audio thing? Like in my mind I'm just thinking like 31 minutes, like the most that I need to spend is like maybe 31 minutes times 10 or something, which is like 300 minutes, which is how long is that? I mean, how many days is that? Or whatever. My brain hurts. Is it like 50 hours and then 2 days? Like 3 days maximum? I have this. with the white. Yeah, I just want to stream to just let you all know that I do want to stream when I can when I can finish the audio that I do. 31 minutes of audio was so difficult. Yeah, I can't wait to finish the audio stuff and just move on to the next one. Because I also have another video that I'm a shorter, just like a short chill video that I finished like halfway. I just want to get that one out too. I think something like this. Not too bad. Something like this. Maybe it's not bad too. Many choices. Maybe I think I should just do both of them. Okay, I guess I'll do these two ideas. Quite cute, right? Yeah. Okay, then I guess this will be the end of the stream. Thank you for tuning into the stream and checking out my updates or progress. I really want to post the video and share the happiness with you guys. So yeah, I hope that at least this will is this considered like a sneak peek to what the video will be without any spoilers. And I guess like the video is also kind of like a thank you, like a gratitude to those of you who tune into the stream. Because yeah, I'm just like really grateful for like all the subs and all the chat. Like it's been really fun doing live streams and just catching up with everyone. And yeah, I guess it's kind of like my way of thanking you guys for following my progress, like my journey and my channel as it grows. I'm not really sure when the next time, like when I'll be able to post the video, but I think I will kind of like, now that I've kind of refreshed myself, I'm just going to go like all in again to get the video done and post it up, and then that will be when I move on to something else, to a new project, which is like, I guess, always exciting. Like I'm kind of sick of looking at this right now. I mean, well, not really, I guess. Like it's. Guess I'll open it up again before I go. Yeah. Well, every time I look at it, I'm still like really amazed by it. So yeah. Well, actually, yesterday night, I was watching my video to like check the overall audio balancing, and I was thinking in my head like, oh my god, like my video is like pretty shit because I was getting sick of it. But then after when I was lying down in bed, I was thinking to myself like no, like it's probably inaccurate, the feeling that I'm feeling, because it's just probably like what I was feeling from having watched my video like over 100 times or something. So like it's natural for me to like get sick of my video. But yeah. So today I'm kind of like psyching myself to be like the video is okay. Well, it's at least it'll be way better than my live streams. I can guarantee that way better than my previous videos and all my live streams combined. Yeah, I hope that you guys have a great day and a great weekend, because yeah, I really want to post the video like at least before the weekend or like this weekend. I'll do my best. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.